Hello friends, in this video we'll be discussing eigenvalues, eigenvectors, type number 6, function of a square matrix, and this is our fifth example. So friends, let's move on to the next problem. Find e raised to a and phi raised to a if a is equal to 3113. So again, e raised to a and phi raised to a both are functions of a. So we'll proceed, and first of all we'll try to get the values of lambda. A minus lambda I into determinant basically equal to 0. Subtract lambda from diagonal. 3 minus lambda 1 1 equal to 0. If you solve this, you will get 3 minus lambda the whole square minus 1 equal to 0. Let's open the brackets. 9 minus 6 lambda plus lambda square minus 1 equal to 0. So which is further lambda square minus 6 lambda plus 8 equal to 0. If you solve this, you will get the two values of lambda as 2 and 4. So two values of lambda we got 2 and 4. Let's move on. Solution is given by f of a is equal to alpha 1 a plus alpha 0 I. Now here two questions asked, e raised to a and phi raised to a. I am solving for e raised to a first. So e raised to a equal to alpha 1 a plus alpha 0 I. This is my required solution. Two things I need to calculate, alpha 1 and alpha 0. So let's move on. Replace a by lambda. So that will be e raised to lambda equal to alpha 1 lambda plus alpha 0. This is my equation number 2. So let's put two values of lambda that we got is 2 and 4. So lambda is equal to 2, so that will be e square, which is equal to 2 alpha 1 plus alpha 0, and if we put lambda is equal to 4, so e raised to 4 is equal to 4 alpha 1 plus alpha 0. So this is my equation number 3 and this is my equation number 4. Now friends, tell me how to solve these equations. Obviously you need to solve manually. If I'll subtract, alpha 0 will be cancelled and I'll get alpha 1. So let's subtract 3 and 4. So e square minus e raised to 4, if you subtract, here it is 2 alpha 1, here it is 4 alpha 1. So if you subtract 2 alpha 1 minus 4 alpha 1, so you'll get minus 2 alpha 1 and alpha 0 will be cancelled. So what is alpha 1 from this? So alpha 1 is basically e square minus e raised to 4 upon minus 2. If you take minus common from numerator, so term will be swapped. So this will be e raised to 4 minus e square upon 2. Taking minus common from numerator and cancelling with this minus. So this is my alpha 1. Now I need to get alpha 0. So I can put in equation number 3 or 4. I am choosing equation number 3. So that is e square is equal to, this is the equation, 2 alpha 1 plus alpha 0. Let us put alpha 1 here. So that will be 2 alpha 1. Alpha 1 is e raised to 4 minus e square upon 2 plus alpha 0. This will be cancelled. E square is equal to e raised to 4 minus e square plus alpha 0. Now minus e square will come this side and will become plus e square. So you'll get 2 e square. E raised to 4 will come this side and will become minus e raised to 4 is equal to alpha 0. So friends, we are ready with both the values alpha 0, alpha 1. What is the last step? Put in equation number 1. So let's substitute. E raised to a is equal to alpha 1 a plus alpha 0 I. Alpha 1 we got it as this, that is e raised to 4 minus e square upon 2 into the given matrix, that is 3 1 1 3 plus alpha 0. Alpha 0 is this 2 e square minus e raised to 4 into I. I is 1 0 and 0 1. Let's open the brackets. This particular term, that is e raised to 4 minus e square upon 2, will be multiplied to all the terms. First will be 3, then 1, 1 and 3. So if you multiply, you will get 3 by 2 e raised to 4 minus e square. If that term multiplied to 1, multiplied with 1, so that will be 1 by 2 e raised to 4 minus e square. Again here 1 by 2 e raised to 4 minus e square, and here this term multiply with this 3, so that will become 3 by 2 e raised to 4 minus e square, plus this will go inside 2 e square minus e raised to 4, 0 0 2 e square minus e raised to 4. Now we need to simplify this. So first of all, let me simplify this particular term, this one with this. So basically addition, and here we have 0, so this term will remain as it is. So half e raised to 4 minus e square will remain as it is. The same goes with this term, addition with 0, so obviously will remain as it is, half e raised to 4 minus e square. Now I have left with addition of this term. So let's do that first of all. So we do have 3 by 2 e raised to 4 minus e square, getting addition with 2 e square minus e raised to 4. So basically this is, if you take 2 as LCM, 2 will come down here. This will be 3 e raised to 4 minus 3 e square, this multiplying inside, and 2 will be cross multiplied. So that will be 4 e square minus 2 e raised to 4. If you simplify, you will get 2. 3 e raised to 4 minus 2 e raised to 4 is e raised to 4 plus e square, because 4 e square minus 3 e square. So basically e raised to 4 plus e square upon 2. So that is 1 upon 2 e raised to 4 plus e square. And if you observe, these two terms are same as these two terms. So they are same. So the result will remain same, half e raised to 4 plus e square. Now friends, if you take half common from all the terms, you will get e raised to 4 plus e square, e raised to 4 minus e square, e raised to 4 minus e square, and e raised to 4 plus e square. So this is the required solution for e raised to a. One more thing is asked, that is phi raised to a. So what can be done? You can just simply replace e by phi to get phi raised to a. So phi raised to a will be, it's very simple, 1 upon 2 phi raised to 4 plus phi square, phi raised to 4 minus phi square, phi raised to 4 minus phi square, phi raised to 4 plus phi square. So that will be 1 upon 2. This will be 650, this will be 600, this will be 600, and this will be 650. So this is the answer for phi raised to a. Now here it was e raised to a and phi raised to a both. We calculated e raised to a and we replaced by e by phi. But suppose if the problem is to only find phi raised to a, so we'll not follow this procedure. We'll go back and in place of f of a, that is in equation number 1, instead of e raised to a, I am going to replace phi raised to a, and that will be treated as an individual problem. Hope you are done with the problem. Thank you.